Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back for another TOS video. Or not really TOS video, but another Q&A session. Alright, it's for you guys to send in questions and then I'm gonna answer them. So this is pretty much the Q&A session for September. Right, I know I'm a bit late once again. Right, I'm pretty busy, right, for the past few days. So anyway, I'm gonna address all of this within this video. Right, so without further ado, let's get this Q&A session started. Alright, so first question of the day comes from Lee. Right, he asks, when do you think TOS will end? As in officially end, pretty much. Yup, the end of TOS. And do you think it is possible for Madhead to have a collaboration with one of the Japanese manga / anime characters? Alright, so to answer the first part of the question, I think I've addressed this before. Alright, like one reason that TOS could end is Madhead being extra greedy for those in terms of events, right, or just overloading the players, right? So until a point where even free-to-play players can't catch up, right? That's when there will be a problem, right? So if free-to-play players can't keep up with the updates, then I can't even imagine what is it like for free-to-play players, right? Yeah, so that's one very real problem, right, in most games. So hopefully we do not see that in TOS. Right, so as of collaborations, if you guys head down to the Madhead website, right, they do have jobs available, such as like graphic designers, a game character design or something like that, right? So they are interested in looking for people that have Japanese anime character art style, right? So they are in fact looking into this sort of genre, right? So I'm not surprised that the next few designs are pretty more anime like kind of characters, right? So collaboration wise, yeah, why not, right? I see a lot of fan arts of TOS cards like Ram. What's with the Ram anime character? I'm not really a big fan of anime. I mean, I do watch, but not a lot of anime, right? I see this like Ram character like popping up everywhere and I have no idea what's going on. Right, so if you guys know what's going on, you can tell me in the comments below. I'll definitely read them. Right, so this Ram craze, man, seriously. Right, so without further ado, let's move on to the next question. So we do have like all the anime questions all clustered together, right, for some reason. Next question, Ian asks, do you know the anime One Piece? If so, which devil fruit is your favorite and why? And did you know that there will be a season 2 of One Punch Man next year? Alright, so first and foremost, yes, One Piece. Although I said that I do not watch a lot of anime, One Piece is one of the anime that I watched since when I was like, 8 years old. Right, that was when it pretty much started and it hasn't ended yet. Yeah. Anyway, devil fruit wise, I think NL's devil fruit would be one of my favorite, and I would like to have it. I would like to have it, right? His lightning powers basically is one of the more OP fruits, right, in the One Piece world, right? It's just so that he meet the wrong person, right? It's just such a bad matchup, right? NL and Luffy, right? So too bad for him. Right, so One Punch Man, yes, I heard of it, season 2. I'm pretty hyped for season 2, right? But next year is a bit too long. If you want to announce something, announce it like maybe next month, releasing next month or something, right? Now you have to make us wait for like, I don't know, it's gonna be a very long wait, to be honest. Alright, so next question. Alright, so next question is by Nicholas. We are back to a more TOS related question. Right, so he asks, do you prefer 5-second or 7-second spinning time since cards like PR Babylonians and Light and Dark, Origin of Demons, offer that as a permanent leader skill, right? Even though there are majority of the cards that do not offer, which doesn't offer 7 seconds spinning time, right? So other than PR Babylonians and Beelzebub and Mastima, remember that Uncle 2 from the Richman series have 7 seconds spinning time as well. To be honest, there's one thing that I want to emphasize is that do not get used to 7 seconds spinning time, right? Although it is offered to you guys when you're playing PR Babylonians and stuff like that, I strongly suggest that you guys play other cards or other teams in between your Babylonian, play style, right? It's quite bad if you are getting used to that 7 second spin time. So take it example as a base spinning time of 5 seconds previously, right? You're encountering a 2 second movement time. That's when you're gonna suffer greater than other players because you're so used to 7 second spinning time and you're being reduced to 2 second spinning time. That's 5 second difference instead of 3 seconds, right? That's provided that you do not own your Babylonian active skill. Alright, let's take it that it is reduced to 2 seconds, right? So other than that, I'm talking to Yog Sothoth players as well. 25 second spinning time, that is just don't get used to it, right? So back to the main question is that 7 second spinning time is offered to all these cards is because of their play style, right? Babylonians is to pretty much extend 2 seconds more for like skills like weathered runes, electrifying runes and stuff like that. They have been given that for the PR to counter all these obstacles. Alright, so in a way it's their unique playstyle, right? So do not expect all teams to be 7 second spinning time because it's just varieties in the game, right? And I like that. So keep up the good work, Madhead. Just don't keep increasing the time limit for future cards. Right, next question. Okay, so next question comes from Natty. He asks, will Norse God series get any further buff, right, like VR Odin, or bring his amelioration back and make the team skill stronger? Alright, so I feel that Madhead is still retaining or still holding back Norse power because they know that Norse will somehow be outclassed sooner or later once again. Alright, so we have seen them changing multipliers, right? So they might change multipliers again, but that's gonna be so, broken, right? So we can just kind of invest on Norse, say like, oh, they're just gonna up the multiplier sooner or later and stuff like that, right? So don't forget that Odin currently now is still at 1 active skill, whereas the rest of the PR sealed boss have 2, right? So they might be holding back Odin's second skill, right? In which they think that Norse needs an emergency buff kind of thing, right? And then don't forget that Seal Boss do not have amelioration as of now, right? So that might buff Norse further. Some of you guys might know that amelioration sometimes changes the active skill or the leader skill for particular cards like Huangfu Duo and Long Kui. Examples, right? That changes leader skill, changes active skill, can be something like the Power Release Big Bang, for example, right? So definitely there will be some changes for Norse in the future, but we'll just have to wait and see, right? Of course, we do not want any sort of multiplier change because that's so boring. Hopefully they just implement something that is related to Odin, right? Because we are all looking forward to that, right? Right, so with this, we're off to the next question. So Yuan Hao asks a quite an interesting question. Right, so is life as a rather famous YouTuber fun? Do you run into fans a lot? Right, so in Singapore, I'll tell you honestly, not really. Alright, so because the whole thing about Singapore is in public we are pretty much very conservative. Alright, we don't really like go up to people and say hi, stuff like that. Right, so I think so far I only bumped into one person alright, that actually come up to me and say hi and stuff like that. Right, that was quite a while back when there was an IT fair where I bumped into this guy and this guy was like, hey, you're Aaron, right, and stuff like that. Yeah. So another time was at this Overwatch launch event, right, way back then, before Overwatch was launched. Yeah, I guess I think one of my viewers saw me, but did not come up to me, but instead, in the next few videos, left a comment on my video saying that, hey, I saw you at the launch event and stuff like that. Right, so that's how Singapore Singaporeans is, right? We are pretty much very conservative, and we don't really go up to people and say hi and stuff like that. So that's how it works here, to be honest. And yeah, if you ever see me, on the streets and stuff like that, just say hi, right? I won't bite, just say hi. Alright, so next question: if there's an anime for TOS, would you watch it? Right, 10 out of 10, I'll watch it. So I think recently, not really recently, but they did make like a trailer or advertisement for TOS by making it into a short and animated film, right? If you guys haven't seen it, the link is here, go check it out, it's awesome. Right, so anime for TOS, why not? I'll watch it. Alright, animated Cassandra, take my money. Alright, and last but not least is this final question from Andrea, which asks, what do you do in life? Do you study or work? Alright, so this is what I mean by I will address everything in this video, alright, because this is a rather late Q&A session for the month of September, and this is like the 5th of October. Alright, so I apologize for that. So to answer your question, right, currently I'm being enrolled in a university now. I'm actually studying Bachelor in Biomedical Science, right, at La Trobe University, right, which is an Australian university, but it's based in Singapore. So which is why I'm still at home. Yeah, so things has been very, very busy once school starts. I never thought university is gonna be this busy, right? So before that, I had time because I was in the army. I was doing admin, so I get to come home every day and make video as per normal. And once I'm being released from the army, I had all the time in the world to do videos, right? And I was enjoying that moment, right? So for now, I'm just trying to rush out videos whenever possible. And then by saying rush out, it doesn't mean like those like half-hearted videos, which is what I do not want to do, right? Sometimes when I really have no choice but to just upload raw gameplay, at least I get the main idea up, right, which is the gameplay itself, right? So commentary and stuff like that are extra stuff that comes in that to explain the stage and stuff like that, but most importantly is the gameplay, right? This, I want to get it up on time, right? I do not want you guys to be waiting knowing that there will be a video today and then nothing happens, right? That's the last thing that I want to do, right? So even though I think you guys can probably see that I'm like super tired in this video, right? It is 1 a.m. in the morning, and I think I shouldn't drag any longer for this Q&A session, which is why I'm doing it in the middle of the night, which is why I sound so pretty much slightly quieter than usual because people are sleeping. Right, so yeah, what I'm doing now, I'm a student, back to student life. Yeah, so this week is pretty much like my submission week. Tons of things to be handed in, which is why I'm struggling with like videos and stuff like that, right? But don't worry, for Friday, ultimate stage video will still be up, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Right, so with this, I pretty much have to conclude the Q&A session. That's all the questions for the month of September. So to end off this video, I'd like to thank you guys once again for sending in all these questions. If not, this Q&A series will have come to an end once again. Right, so I'm gonna release the Q&A questions for you guys to send in to me, right, for October. Right, I'm sure I promise to settle that one before October ends, right? Because I think by then my main exam will be over as well. So I hope to bring back more contents in this for this channel as well. I know you guys have been suggesting like, oh, play more Counter-Strike Global Offensive, play more Overwatch and stuff like that, right? But you know, life of a student, I need to do what a student have to do. But nonetheless, I will not stop uploading Tower of Savior and Chronos Gate at the very least, right? Those are the main game that kept this channel alive all this while, right? And then I'll have to thank you guys once again for supporting this channel all this while. We've been going pretty strong, right? And I hope to continue doing this for the next few years, right? So with that, gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.